In yesterday's podcast, I shared Bob Bly's analysis of the motivations and marketing approaches for the over 50 male segment of the population, the grumpy old men. I'll be right back with more insights and marketing tips from Bob, a legendary award-winning direct response copywriter. Hey, I'm Colin, a receiver, and this is the Patient Attraction Podcast. Now, the grumpy old men, or GOMs as Bob calls them, comprise more than 10% of the U.S. population, somewhere around 35 million people. And these are a unique market segment for dentists. Marketing to these GOMs requires insight into what makes them grumpy, and, of course, the best ways to get them to respond to your marketing. Now, if you haven't watched yesterday's episode yet, do yourself a favor and watch it first. It's about 5 minutes long. But today, I want to continue with Bob's analysis and his final 5 marketing tips. At number 6, Bob noted that grumpy old men respond well to money-saving offers, free offers, sales discounts, and bargains. Those are points you should always stress when marketing to this segment. For his 7th point, Bob noted that GOMs feel a sense of entitlement. Now, after all, they've been paying taxes, they've been paying insurance premiums, they've been paying into Social Security and paying into Medicare a lot longer than those young whippersnappers out there. And they've put in the years and they've paid their dues. Your marketing should stress the idea that they've earned your dental solution for their problem and that they deserve it. The fact that grumpy old men have an adversarial relationship with people not like them brings up point number 8. The voice of your marketing to the segment should be one that grumpy old men like to talk to each other in. If you're sending a sales letter, make sure to have it signed by a GOM. Bob notes that while the GOMs may not be the most comfortable with technology, they will research the facts, statistics, and alternatives. So point 9, give that in your marketing to them. Don't rely on name recognition or status to sway their marketing decision. And finally, this is one of the few remaining segments of the population that will respond to traditional marketing approaches. Point number 10 is don't be afraid to use direct mail, TV, radio, newspaper, billboard, or even, gasp, yellow pages. Just be sure that the print size is easily readable for their old eyes. Maximize the contrast between the print and the background and use a standard serif font, nothing fancy. Add a little bit more line spacing between the lines. Indent paragraphs and use short blocks of copy. The grumpy old men represent an excellent growth opportunity for your dental practice. Follow these 10 tips to attract and convert more of the patients that you want, the grumpy old men, the baby boomers. I'll be back tomorrow with a very special episode of the Patient Attraction Podcast, episode number 700. Until tomorrow, keep moving forward.